Hey guys, this is Miriam at High Life Auto. I am out doing a video test drive on a 2005 Chevy Colorado. If you've never been on my video test drives before, the way it works is I drive the vehicle on video and I tell you what I see, hear, think, smell, and feel to give you the best indication of being in the driver's seat without actually being in the driver's seat. I'm not a mechanic and this is not meant to be a 182-point inspection. Rather, this is meant to be a sneak peek into how the vehicle drives and any potential issues I notice as we're going along. So we'll take a look around the vehicle and then we'll go for a drive. I'm gonna turn the heat on while we go so that I can test that out because it got cold today. Okay, here we go. Okay, so this one is a cool, like, I'm always a fan of this bright orange color or this burnt orange color, whatever it is. So it's just an old Chevy Colorado, but it looks pretty nice. You do have some rust on the rockers. You can see that kind of there. The wheel wells look pretty good. Of course, they've got those trim things on them. These tires are really good. I know they're a more aggressive tread, but they so I mean the best I can tell is they feel like they're dang brand new. I mean, so I would say that they are really good tread. It got cold. Inside you've got the tan leather. Looks like it's in pretty decent condition. Normal wear and tear for its age. You can see right there on the side a little bit of cracking, like weather cracking. But not bad. A little bit, maybe a little bit dirty that needs a little bit of cleaning, but not horrible. Okay, around on the back end, it looks pretty decent. Let's see, where's the bed look like? Even the bed looks good. Okay, over here on this side, not as much rust on the rockers, so it looks like a pretty decent truck. And I can tell you just from getting in it felt really good. But there is a little bit of clear coat stuff going on, like right here, but not bad at all. Okay, so the other thing we need to check out is auction said it had a rusty frame. That's what that RF is. The auction guy who delivered it said he didn't see anything other than rockers. But I'm going to get under here and we're going to take a look at it and see what we see. All right, well, on the driver's side, and you can hear the exhaust is a little bit louder. But we've got our frame rail there. It looks like that might be the worst spot right there. But it's still solid. But it is deteriorating, I guess. I don't think it's anything, you know, it's Midwest frame rust. And I know these Chevy Colorados and the S10s, they were notorious for it right at the junction of the cab and the bed, but I've definitely seen worse. So we'll get here on the passenger side and start back at the back and kind of go up. Let's see, sorry, my phone might flip and do weird things, but it looks to me like it's just on that one side. Looks like the suspension's all right. Like, it's not rusted where the suspension is or anything. So it looks like just a little bit on that one side. So just, you're welcome to get underneath it, obviously. In fact, I encourage you to get underneath it and check it out for yourself. But that's kind of what I see. Oh, I'm gonna get in the car because it is cold. Okay. Then, other than that, we've got 257,000 miles on here. Oil change looks like it's current. By date, it's a little bit overdue, but by miles, it's still under by a little bit more than 1,000 miles. So you've got plenty of time left on the oil change. No check engine lights on the dash or anything like that. We've got, let's see, I've got the heat on and it's blowing out, thank God. Okay, so we've got heat. I can try the air conditioning, but really there's no point in this weather because it did get frigid outside. So that'll just have to be something we try as it gets a little bit warmer. Try the radio. Radio works, just a basic old radio. Windows, driver's side window does not go down. Passenger side window does. Rear passenger side window does. And rear driver's side one does. So this one when I push on the button, I don't hear anything. And so I'm guessing either the motor is shot or the switch is shot, one of the two. So just usually I can pick up a motor regulator combination online for, you know, less than 30 bucks. And usually they're pretty easy to replace. So, all right, radio's on. I'm going to turn that off. And then we're going to check our four-wheel drive. Okay. I'm going to put it in 4. All right, I'm going to crank it. And we do have four-wheel drive. So, four-wheel drive works. I'm going to put it back in 2. I'm going to put my seatbelt on. There's a cop right across the street, so I'm going to try to be a little bit more inconspicuous. So, here we go. We're going to go take it for a drive and see what we've got. So, when I first got on the video, I told you I was impressed with this. And it's simply because sometimes when you get in a vehicle, like, you just get in and you start it up and it sounds good, and you get in it and you press on the gas and it's all there. You can just feel it, and it feels good. It doesn't feel like it's lacking. It doesn't feel like it's struggling. And this one was that way. Like, it was a really good feeling vehicle. Just driving it, like it feels strong. It's driving smooth. Even with those mud tires on there, it's not overly bouncy. It's not overly loud. Sometimes when you get aggressive tires on there, they've got a lot of road noise. There's a little bit of road noise with those tires, but it's nothing excessive. I think it's a really good driving vehicle. We'll get up this hill and we'll check some of our other options and stuff. I don't hear any suspension noise. It's riding smooth. Okay, let's do our turn signals. Left turn signal works. Right turn signal works. Our windshield wipers work. Let's check our cruise. The old school cruise on the end of the stick, and we've got our cruise on, so our cruise works. Last thing we've got to check is our brakes, and we'll check those right up here. There's a little bit of wind noise from over there. I don't know if I don't have the door shut all the way or the window shut all the way, or maybe there's just, you know, some weather seal noise. But the brakes are phenomenal. Gosh, this truck, this is a really nice truck. So you've got a little bit of cosmetic stuff, like as far as rust on the rockers, you got that rust on the frame. But this is a good driving truck. Somebody maintained it. They've got the current oil change. They've got nearly brand new tires on here. It is just a top-notch truck. I think that this one would be a great option, especially for a first-time driver. Like, it feels like a good, solid truck. And I know that maintenance goes a long way. You can have two different vehicles, one that's maintained and one that's not, and the one that's maintained, it'll last, 8 million times longer. So I'm gonna say this is like a 95% truck, not even gonna lie. So if you've got questions, anything I can answer for you, my cell phone is 309-267-7200. Thanks, guys.